Hi guys. Okay, today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, I'm mostly talking to you with acne prone skin or oily skin. So if you get blemishes such as blackheads, cystic acne, regular acne, small raised bumps on your skin that are pretty hard to the touch, but are kind of hesitant to go away, then this stuff will be helpful for you. If you are a person who is just excessively oily and you have to wash your face or dab it or reapply a powder halfway through the day, then these products are going to be perfect for you as well. So just stay tuned and bear with me. I'm going to try to go through it all as quickly, but we're going to try to get through a full routine and some of your options that you have to help for overnight treatment and some other important steps that are even non-BRI. Okay, so if you have acne and it is just really stubborn and kind of a pain in the butt, like things like cystic acne can be very hard to get rid of, and it all kind of depends. It can be caused by hormones, it can be caused by lack of sleep, it can be caused from what you're eating. Maybe you're not washing your pillowcase as frequently as you need to. Maybe you're using the wrong skincare products. Maybe you're not getting your makeup all the way off at night. There's just a lot of factors to acne that can be causing it. And here are some ways, I'm going to go over some ways to help you. Okay, so first, if you have acne prone skin and that is not excessively oily, then the deep pore cleanser is for you. Aloe actually will help clear up acne because it has anti-inflammatory properties. So if you are someone that gets cystic acne, you might still occasionally get cystic acne, but instead of an acne spot lasting you months, most of the time it can go down and be reduced to days with these products, and that is my personal experience. But let me show you how to get there. Okay, so you want to wash your face with the deep pore cleanser, and this isn't a product that you just wash your face in the morning or just at night. You need to be using this, especially if you have acne prone skin, twice a day. So twice a day, don't skip washing your face. Now in the evening time, whenever you are washing your face, and especially if you wear makeup, then it's always a good idea to, for first thing, be using a soft washcloth. So like a microfiber or a baby washcloth is perfect, because you don't want anything with a really rough texture to be exfoliating your skin and actually dragging bacteria around to different spots of your face. So a really soft washcloth. So you're going to wet the washcloth and actually rinse your face off first, and then you are going to apply your cleanser to your fingers. And since the first ingredient is aloe and not water, you're going to dab on your face, get your fingers wet, and then work in. So here's the next important part. Whenever you rinse off, especially at night, instead of just splashing water on your face, you need to use the clean side of the washcloth. So pre-rinse your makeup with one side of the washcloth, and then wash with the other side that doesn't have the makeup on it. And that is when you'll finish washing your face and rinse off the cleanser. And then second, if you just get occasional breakouts, the deep pore freshener or blackheads, the deep pore freshener is really going to help you. We don't just spritz on our freshener. It would almost be like cleaning your microwave and then just spraying some cleaning supply in there and leaving it. We have to wipe this off. So you just get a cotton swab, put a few drops on the cotton swab. You don't want it overly moist. And then in upward swiping motions, you are going to rinse and use your freshener that way. So why do we use freshener? It actually restores the balance of our skin from washing it. No matter what you're using, you're opening your pores when you wash your face, and you need to seal those pores and keep bacteria out. If you have cystic or stubborn acne, this is a product I don't have it with me. It's been out of stock for a while, but I think it's back in stock now. The Deep Clean Toner is going to be the perfect product for you. So if you really have stubborn acne, then the Deep Clean Toner is what you need to use, and you can use it even with the deep the deep pore cleanser. Sorry. Okay, so if you have acne, sometimes most of us have scars if we have had acne. Next, especially at nighttime, for now, until I reveal something else later this week, I apply the BRI Time Erase. Okay, so Time Erase is going to help reduce pore size. It's going to help fine lines. And remember those little bumps I mentioned that are sometimes on your cheek and really stubborn? This is actually going to help with those too. There's another step after this that you need to stay tuned for if that's something that you have. Okay, so you apply this very small amount, and I don't apply it all over my face. I just pretty much apply from here down and on my jawline. Hormonal acne will sometimes show up right here. So if you have problems with your jawline, that's a good indicator that it could possibly be hormonal acne. Okay, so I apply my Time Erase, let it dry, and then I spot treat with my clarifying clay mask. And this is right before bed, so I don't put it on very thick. I just put a thin layer on, and I go to bed. If I don't have any issues with any current acne breakouts, especially in the summer, I will use aloe jelly. Aloe jelly is not thick, it's not heavy. If you have oily skin, stay tuned because aloe jelly just keeps repeating itself in these two skin types. It is a lifesaver for these two skin types because we have to have moisture, even if you are just somewhat oily. Sometimes this is the oil free. So if you have super oily skin, this isn't probably the product for you. But if you don't and you just have acne prone skin, I personally, you may need to change your routine summer and spring and fall and winter. But I always use this all fall, winter, and even sometimes most of the spring. I just switch to aloe jelly in the summer whenever it's really hot and really humid and I'm sweating a bunch. So that any of that sounds like you, go ahead and raise your hand. So if you have any of those issues, let me know. Another thing you can do if it's during the daytime and you have a blemish here and a blemish there, we have the Clear Away. So this little tube is packed full of power. It has tea tree oil in it, and it's blemish control. So if you are getting ready and you're going to be putting on makeup, apply a little bit of the Clear Away, and then you don't apply anything over it. So let's say I have a big pimple right here. I'm going to apply my Clear Away just to that spot and apply my moisturizer everywhere but there. So it goes for any serums. The only thing you can apply over it is the clarifying clay mask. So if you are having blackheads, especially around your nose area, you're going to want to cleanse. Freshen with the Deep Clean Toner. And then you are going to want to take a hot rag and put it near your nose, not on it. You don't want to put the hot rag directly on it. You want to get those pores nice and opened. Apply your Clear Away and then your clay mask. So the clay mask is actually going to soak up all of the oils and everything from your skin. Okay, if I am looking at a pimple in the mirror and it is huge and red, this is just my little secret from me to you guys. And I want the redness to go away. I don't hesitate to put a little eye gel on it. It's the gel. And especially out of the refrigerator because sometimes they hurt. Big cystic acne can hurt sometimes really bad. Um, the eye gel helps pull the redness out of it. So it is also healing it because of the aloe in it, but it's pulling out some of the redness. Another thing, so if you have cystic acne, large cystic acne, you can also put a little bit of the facial mask on it overnight, and it's going to help zap and clear it up really quickly. I would make sure in the morning that I've applied aloe jelly to that area, because sometimes the facial mask can dry those areas out really fast and almost a little bit too much. So for me personally, it has to be a really big pimple that is really painful for me to use this method. And then I always make sure I try to start healing it with aloe jelly afterwards. Another step you should not skip, no matter what skin type you are, is exfoliating. So I'm always telling you guys with blemishes, don't use harsh, hard exfoliators. So even our face and body scrub is, if you have acne on your face, don't use that product on your skin, please. It is not going to suit you very well, and it's going to cause you more problems, and it's not the right exfoliator for you whatsoever. The product that I love, and it's safe for every skin type, but it's especially gentle for those of you with acne prone skin or oily skin, because it is just a gel. So you apply this to your face. Try to get a little bit. You apply it in a thin layer. That might be too thin. Let it set until it starts to feel wet. And then you just rub in a circular motion, and you are removing the dead skin cells. Why is this important for people with large pores and acne prone skin? Because we need to get rid of all the junk and gunk and old skin cells that we can, so we don't get clogged pores. 2 to 3 times a week. If you have a little bit more aged skin, 3. Otherwise, I would suggest just sticking to 2. Don't skip this step. It's really going to help turn over those skin cells and keep you fresh, and that way your time erase or your clear away or your facial mask is all going to work great. Another thing that you can do is use the clay mask. If you just need to use it on your T-zone, maybe that's the best way to do it. A couple times a week, I usually use this all over my face to pull out any toxins and impurities. Another thing I want to mention is whenever you are switching skincare products, you might notice some flushing. So it's no different than if you drank pop for 5 years and all of a sudden you just drink nothing but water. It actually will show in your skin too. Same with food. You might experience like a colon cleanse, but you might experience a lot of toxins coming out of your face in the form of blemishes. Do be aware, because it depends on what you've been using, how clean the products were, if they were fairly clean prior to the BRI, because our products go down deeper into the skin level, and it's not just on top. I'm going to go over some stuff to look out for. Last thing I want to tell you guys, this has made a huge difference in my skin and my hair and nails too, but I have noticed it so much in my skin and the reduction of acne. It's the icing on the cake. I've been a consultant for almost 5 years now, and I just honestly started using this maybe last year, and really consistently the last 6 months, and I'm going to tell you, it's been a lifesaver. I think I've already mentioned, if you have acne prone skin, watch what you're eating for sugar. Fried greasy foods, try to avoid those. Try to drink a lot of water. Water is super important to good skin. Washing your pillowcases. at least once a week to make sure that oil from your face is not just sitting there on the pillowcase and just getting your face dirty. Don't use harsh exfoliators. Also, stay away from products with oil and or oil. Well, oil, yes, for sure. So if you see a product with oils or waxes, then what those mean is it's just making your skin feel good on top, and it's actually blocking your pores. Same with facial primer for your makeup. Make sure you're using breathable makeup. Whenever you suffocate your skin, you open it up for acne and blemishes, and potentially, bad cystic acne. So I think that's about it for the deep pore, the blemish prone group. Okay. If you have excessively oily skin, like you have to blot, you have to do something about your face halfway through the day, and you can just wipe oil off your face, you want to use the oil control cleanser. If you don't have excessively oily skin, this probably isn't the product for you because this is going to dry you out too much. It smells good, I love it, but I cannot use this product in the winter. This is, for me, a summertime product, and I have to make sure that it's weather appropriate to be using this product. So you want to go ahead and cleanse just the same as before. You can use, if you don't have acne prone skin that's out of control, you don't have cystic acne, you just have oily skin and occasional small acne, go ahead and use the deep pore freshener. Or if you're getting this set, or if you do have cystic acne, go ahead and use this freshener, the deep clean toner, sorry. And then you can use your serums. There's a couple things I would stay away from. The Intense Moisture Boost, of course. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so if you maybe have a spot that's not so oily, I pretty much just use that in the winter time only. You can use Clear Away, and the clay mask is really going to be helpful to soak up any excess oil. Also, aloe jelly. This is your moisturizer. We have to keep our skin moisturized. Even whenever it's oily, we have to keep doing that. It's an important step. We don't want to skip it because then our skin looks old and lifeless. But pretty much everything else, just watch the moisture levels. You're going to stick probably more with gels. The Intense Eye Repair cream will probably be a little bit too much if you have oily prone skin, but otherwise the rest of it is going to be pretty okay for you. If you guys have questions, also stay away from products that have alcohol in them. I know it's super tempting because they feel so you feel so clean after you use something with alcohol in it. This is a problem that I had. What happens is when you over dry your skin, you're actually producing your skin's going to produce more oil. So if you over dry your skin, you're not actually solving the oil issue, you are making it worse. So those are some things. I think I've covered everything. Sorry this is so long. I wanted to make sure you guys got all of the information. As always, you can use the Skincare Advisor. It's going to give you some options, and that is where I am happy to come in. If you have a certain skin issue, don't hesitate to ask me for advice. I want you to get the correct products. We have samples of a lot of things. Not every single product has a sample, but most do. And I'm happy to always get those to you guys. Also, don't forget we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy, if they're not doing what you need to do, maybe we need to adjust some products, or maybe BRI is not for you. That's okay too. You don't ever hesitate to let me know, and we will get you on the track to good skin. Bye, guys.